Okay, the first part of the video in this backtesting is done simply because we reached 10 minutes, but I'm making now part 2 of the same video. So this video will be 20 minutes long because it's a backtesting. This one, it's a backtesting. As you can see, it's still, this is the blue signal that came, and then these are the red signals that came. Non-repainting, guys, non-repainting. Hence I'm saying, if you know that you are in a downtrend, you don't mind the blue small arrows. You only focus on the red small arrows to add more entries until you get an arrow like this. Until you get an arrow like this, which will signal that you exit your sales but you don't buy. And then when you get a blue arrow like this after a white arrow, that is when you can buy. Or for instance, now we have this blue one. If we will get a white arrow here, if we will get a white arrow here, you can take it as a buy simply because there is this blue one. But it is advised that you take a signal when the blue arrow follows the white arrow, or when the red arrow follows the white arrow. This is just a back testing to show you that the arrows are non-repainting. You just trade based on the strategy that I'm sharing. You do not trade based on the arrow that appears. I know there are people who will say the arrows give wrong signals, and it's not about wrong signals. Follow the strategy that I am giving you. This system is the Forex emergency help swing system, the zone to zone trading system. So if you are interested, this one, unfortunately, it is not for free. Rather, you get it at an affordable price, which is 1,500 rands in South Africa. But if you are abroad, it's going to be 100 US dollars. It's going to be 100 US dollars if you are abroad, and 1,500 rands if you are in South Africa. So this system, it's a zone to zone, meaning you're trading from supply to demand, from demand to supply, from supply to demand, meaning from support to resistance, from the resistance to support, from support to resistance, from resistance to support. But you don't just do a guesswork, because you will get signals that are telling you exit here and then buy here, and then exit here, buy here, exit here, or sell here, exit here. So that's what the system is all about. It is working nicely for those who have gotten it. It is working nicely. The first system is still good. It is still working, but the first system and the second system, they are using different strategies. They are using different strategies. Can you see here? Can you see? If you had bought here based on this blue line, blue arrow, you would have lost. If you had bought here, you would have lost again. If you bought here, you would have lost again. Hence I'm saying it's not about the arrows, it's about the strategy that I'm sharing with you. You will see when we get a buy signal. Reason why I made part 2 of this back testing. I want us to get a buy signal so that you see some signals, of course, will be false, but some will go into profits. The beauty of it is that when a signal goes into profit, it goes into a huge profit. If you lose 2 times in a row and you get only one signal that will hit profit, you will see that you will make a killing, and you will even recover the lost signals. Look, in 5 minutes now you would have been running about 48 pips. Imagine 48 pips in 5 minutes time frame. That is something that is beyond good, because also you would have gotten levels or chances whereby you re-entry, or rather whereby you leverage. Look, now we are at a supply, right? We are at a demand. I'm sorry, this is the demand. It has been painted. This is the demand. You see, this is a demand, or this is a support zone, but it's a demand. And you get this again, you get what? You get this red arrow. What do? Do you enter more sell trades, or what do you do? Let me tell you, you don't enter more sell trades. Why? Because this arrow here, this arrow appeared at a demand. You don't want this arrow to appear at a demand, you want it to appear at a supply. So wait for the market to pull back, and then if it paints another if it paints a supply zone, then you wait for the arrow. After the arrow, that's when you take it. This is an arrow which appeared at a demand. You don't take it, because if an arrow tells you to sell at a demand, it is misleading you, because at a demand you are expecting the market to go up. If it doesn't go up, still it is good, but it is better to be safe than for you to be sorry. So let us wait and see what the market will do. I have only 3 minutes of backtesting now. As I said, this software allows me only 10 minutes of recording. Let me remove this. Let us see what's going on. We are still at a demand. While you're watching, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, and do not forget to share the channel. Also, for free indicators, you can join my Telegram channel, because I have a free Telegram channel whereby you can join for free and download indicators for free. But if you want to get this paid indicator, then it's gonna cost you 1,500 rands if you are in South Africa, and it's gonna cost you $100 if you are abroad. And when you get this indicator, you also get my attention. I will show you how to use it. I will guide you, some sort of a mentorship program. I will confirm signals. If you spot a signal and you're not sure about it, you can send me a screenshot, or you can tell me to look in my screen. Maybe you want to trade GBP, JPY, or gold. Then I will go to my MT4 and see if there is a signal. If the signal you are seeing is not valid, or it's a false signal, I will tell you not to take the trade, because it's a false signal. If I'm seeing something that this is a good signal, then I will tell you, no, you can take the signal, because it is a good signal. But this is some sort of some kind of a disclaimer. Even a good signal can lose. The fact that a signal is good, or rather a setup is good, doesn't mean it will be profitable. A good signal can go into a stop loss, and a bad signal even can go into a take profit. But we take high probability setups, because we want to minimize losses and maximize profits. Can you see what's happening? Because of this demand, as I was telling you, this demand here is holding. Can you see? This demand here is holding. So you wouldn't have taken these 2 red arrows. Rather, you wait for the market to go up, and then after going up, and then you wait for it to come down. You see, now we are going to wait for the market to draw a supply, and after it has drawn a supply, what are we going to do? We are going to wait for the arrow, a red arrow, which tells us to sell, and then we take another sell. So this is your first entry, this is your second entry. Now we are on our way to a third entry if we don't get a chance to exit. You see, we are scalping if we are in 5 minutes, but the recommended time frames for this system is 4 hour and 1 hour. The recommended time frames is 4 hour and 1 hour. See, now it has detected a supply zone. It has detected a supply zone. Okay, my time is up again. Subscribe and bye bye.